I got Dickie's hanging out on Daddy's bed because Daddy's not here. I put down some wet pads, some adult, human wet pads, in case he has a boo-boo. It's common with ducks to go poo-poo, but wet poo-poo. But these pads are pretty strong and hold a lot of wetness. So I figured him being cooped up in the cage with the door open all day, I put him up here on the bed. His feet is getting better. It takes a little time. Before, his foot right here was kind of like really like pruny, like a raisin prune. Now he's trying to he tries to use it to wipe his head. Before, he always kept his leg out back because of the sore. I've been getting him Epsom salt bath. And then we're trying to tease the scab out, because we don't want to pull it out once. I mean, some people do that, but and we want to do it a little at a time. So I try to give him an Epsom salt bath. I give him every other day, or I try to do it once a day if I can. Then after he's all dry, I put Neosporin on it. That helps with sores and stuff like that, and help with infections and stuff like that. What he has is called bumblefoot. It's a infection that many chickens and ducks and geese can get. It's from something they stepped on, and it gets caught up in there, and it causes the bumblefoot, like a puffness. And it's like a scab up into the puffness. And so when you immediately have something like that, you just get them away from the rest of the flock, because they'll be a little slower than the other birds, and you don't want them to get hurt, trampled on, or caught by a predator, vice versa. So I brought him in. I've been treating him ever since for it. If it's not taken care of, I don't know how long the span is, but it can cause, I believe, a staph infection, and it can go into the duck's body and bloodstream and whatnot, and it can kill your animal if it's not treated properly. And in some instances, with certain ducks, chickens, and geese, vets are involved to remove certain things off of it. Thankfully, in this situation, this is a self-care. So it's my self-responsibility, self-care deal. He did not stand on this foot for a couple days, and he's finally starting to stand on it more and more and more and more. And I have him in a kennel, but it's good to keep my kennel open when I'm here, because I don't want him to feel like he's trapped in there. And I do take him out like this. I'm using one of those adult wet pads that you use, if you have a problem going to the bathroom, or if you're ill, or etc., etc. It helps. There's a strong absorb one. I picked up some of these, and it helps because your ducks like to poo, wet poo. And so if you want to have them out on the floor, or in your kitchen, or wherever you're keeping your duck isolated and taking care of your duck, just throw one down, and it will help keep whatever you want protected from their poo. This way I can have Dickie right here next to me on Daddy's bed, so I can lay on my bed, and Dickie can feel a little bit freer than he was in the cage, and that's what I want him to feel. I want him to be able to move around, even though he's not really moving around well, but he's doing better. But he does have to rest, so he doesn't run around crazy. He's just kind of just cleans himself, flap his feathers. But just want him to be able to stand up and move around and get that foot strong and that leg strong. So, but his progress is getting pretty well. I was pretty well the last 2-3 days since he's been inside, having his bath treatment, his cream, and dealing with the scab inside of his foot. This is a pretty common thing with them. It's pretty common, and it's something that can be treatable, that you can treat at home. And there's some cases where it may become worse and worse and worse, and there have been times that they may have to go to a vet for more help with the foot. So, anyway, this is an update on Dickie. He's just chilling.
I hope a lot of you are there to meet
Aren't you,
me.
Dickie?
I'll be there
You're a good boy.
at the convention.
You're a good boy.
With all the cars.
I love you.
And the car that Nug and I pulled out actually yesterday. It's on my channel.
He's so happy. Well, you guys have a good day. Bye.